The frontier town of Churchill is a unique experience, but the reason so many people visit is to see polar bears in the wild. And the way to get out into bear country is in one of the Tundra Buggies run by Frontiers North Adventures. Now, my Canadian mate, Tricia Shears, is the VP of Marketing and loves nothing more than showing visitors around this amazing tundra landscape. You guys have been bringing people out here for a long time, haven't you?
About 30 years already.
30 years. Not you personally?
Not me personally. Definitely not me.
But in that period of time, you've seen a lot of Aussies coming and experiencing the whole polar bear thing?
Absolutely, and more coming every year.
So how cold does it get?
Well, if you come here in January, February, you can see -40, -50, but with the wind chill, it's always a lot colder than that, though.
This is the only way that you can get to see these beautiful bears in the wild in Canada. And travelling on these specially designed Tundra Buggies gives every visitor the perfect platform to take that once-in-a-lifetime still shot. Visiting the Hudson Bay area in late November, just before the water freezes over, is the perfect time to come here and see polar bears all along the water's edge, just waiting to make the journey out to the sea for hunting. And then, out of nowhere, parked on this surreal landscape, sits the Tundra Buggy Lodge. The perfect place to spend the night comparing photos, sitting down to a nice home-cooked meal, and chatting about the day's adventures on the tundra. But even as the day turns into night, the action still happens right outside your window. The stars of the show are these incredible creatures. They are absolutely beautiful. And what I think we've got here is a couple of males who are fighting, and they're big, big creatures. And you can see these two guys having a bit of a standoff. It's a little bit of a wrestle. Now, the concern for these beautiful, beautiful bears is that they need the ice pack on the water through the winter months to allow them to go hunting. But each year, it's getting less and less. And this affects their hunting. This affects the young being able to get enough food and get big enough to survive through the summer months. Fear is that there might be a population collapse, which would be a disaster. So places like this are just so important to their conservation. As a new day dawns, another adventure out on the tundra beckons, offering up some truly incredible polar bear viewing. Today, we're hoping to get some so-called buggy love, and before we could get far out, we came across a very inquisitive female. It's important to remember that these bears are the top-of-the-line predator of the area and one of only 8 bear species surviving on the planet today. There are an estimated 20 to 25,000 polar bears left in the Arctic. Around 1,000 of them are on the west coast of Hudson Bay. And the fear is there's going to be a sizable population collapse soon. And that's why the research being done by Polar Bears International with the support of Frontiers North is so vital.